All right, so similar to my Young Thug video I did a few days ago, we got some more just rapper street activity shenanigans going on. So our boy Pooh Shiesty decided to kidnap and rob Gucci Mane right after getting out of jail. Like, I don't know what these rappers are on, but we're gonna get into it. I actually got two videos we're gonna take a look at today and get as much info about this as we can, because this is ridiculous. Let's check it out. So the first one we got is from Fox News. I don't follow Fox News, but given the topic, it doesn't look like they're going to like drop a bunch of propaganda or something like that. So let's see.
All right, a live look at Dallas on this Thursday evening. Our next story takes us to Dallas, where federal prosecutors there have charged Memphis rapper Pooh Shiesty and 8 others with robbing 3 men at gunpoint and kidnapping them at a Dallas record studio earlier this year. The court documents only refer to the victims by their initials. One victim, called RD, is described as the owner of the 1017 record label, which was founded by Grammy-nominated rapper Gucci
RD
Mane,
is Gucci,
whose real name is Roger Davis. DOJ saying that the incident began with a dispute over a record contract. Fox 4 Dallas reporter David Santendry is here with more. David, what can you tell us?
Yeah, well, I can tell you this was disguised as a traditional business meeting inside a recording studio, but then it turned into an ambush.
Gonna make you pay.
Lontrell Williams Jr., a well-known rapper by the stage name Pooh Shiesty, was on house arrest for a firearms conviction related to drug trafficking when the Department of Justice says he led a group to rob and kidnap 3 people inside a Dallas recording studio back in January. The motive? So Pooh Shiesty could get out of a record contract with rapper Gucci Mane's label, the new 1017 Records.
We're not talking about low-level rappers here, guys who are trying to make it.
TMZ tells Fox 4 to let go of Pooh Shiesty
they cut him off so
would
bad.
have been a financial blow to Gucci Mane's record label.
He had a lot of artists under his label, and then he made a decision that he was going to let go a lot of those artists. One of the very few, though, that he held on to happened to be Pooh Shiesty, because, again, Pooh Shiesty is somebody who's got a lot of fans. He's got hit music, and certainly somebody that Gucci Mane could be profitable.
According to a criminal complaint, Pooh Shiesty was upset with contract terms. Surveillance images show Pooh Shiesty, his father, and 7 others.
Bro, hold up. See, this is part of the reason why I never really got that deep into like the deep industry in music. And I wasn't trying to like, I was real selective about what artists I get in the studio with, what artists I work with, things like that, because you got to deal with stuff like this. Like you start getting into that world where you dealing with all these rappers straight up out the streets, have no idea how to conduct themselves in normal life amongst civilians. And then they just think they could do all this street stuff and just get away with it and be cool. Like, this is just how it goes. Like, even though we got all this money circulating through this operation, you could still just go ahead and just run up and pull the gun out and rob somebody. Like, rob and kidnap somebody. Like, they think that this is just how it goes. And it's not. They out of touch, for real. They out of touch. They real street. I ain't gonna take away their street cred or whatever. But they just out of touch with life, with reality. And especially with the ages. Like, this is just like how Young Thug got out of jail, started messing around with Charleston White, throwing threats and all that type of stuff. And if the dude that was with him, he was clearly violating his probation, all that type of stuff, they just think it's cool. It's like they get institutionalized within the course of like 3 to 5 years. And they just come out thinking it's all sweet, and it's not. It's not like that no more. That's why I just remained independent my entire music career. And it's been cool. It's been cool, but I had to get on that little yap real quick. But let's see what's going on.
Before they enter the studio, once inside, Pooh Shiesty pulled what appeared to be a black AK-style pistol, pointing it at the head of a victim, labeled RD, demanding RD sign contractual release paperwork. RD complied. Gucci Mane's legal name, Roger Davis, matches those initials.
The victims in this case came to Dallas to conduct legitimate business, and they were met with firearms and violence.
That wasn't the end of it. The feds say the group robbed the victims of expensive jewelry and cash.
One of the victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness.
Pooh Shiesty lives in Frisco, according to the complaint, but investigators say most of the alleged accomplices traveling from Memphis, Tennessee, were staying at a Dallas hotel the day of the ambush, including accomplice Rodney Wright Jr., a rapper with the stage name Big 30. Social media post reportedly shows suspect Terrence Rogers wearing a variety of jewelry believed to be stolen during the robbery, even stolen sneakers. There's also a post highlighting a large amount of cash. Footage from Memphis shows federal investigators collecting evidence at the home of Pooh Shiesty's father, Vontrell Williams Sr. That was on Wednesday, the day most suspects were arrested.
We remain committed to investigating violent crimes like these.
We mentioned Pooh Shiesty lives in Frisco. That's a suburb of Texas. Again, Frisco is about 30 minutes north of Dallas, where Pooh Shiesty lives. He actually lives in an apartment right next to the Dallas Cowboys training facility. Everyone else involved is believed to have come from out of town during this event. Again, 9 suspects.
Okay. That's about all I want to get out of this Fox News little report right here. But I got another video by our very own Poetic Flacco. And this kind of gets more into the reasoning behind it. They did kind of touch on he wanted to get out his contract and stuff, but I just want to hear him kind of elaborate on this a little bit more. So let me go ahead and pull that up real quick. So yeah, the beginning of this, I did a little research before this, but the beginning of this, he's just talking about how the police went and raided Pooh Shiesty's dad's crib.
News leader in Cordova, Jarita Patterson, WREG, News Channel 3.
The reason why the FBI is raiding Pooh Shiesty daddy crib in Memphis and other cribs that Pooh Shiesty is known to be at is because Pooh Shiesty did quite possibly the dumbest thing anybody could ever do, especially coming home from the feds. Right? Pooh Shiesty decided that it would be smart to record himself up in Drake on Gucci Mane. Right?
He recorded himself too. See, this is what I'm talking about. These are the people that, like, if you like, at least coming from a producer standpoint, these are the people that you got to be in the studio with. I've been in the studio with some people, like, you know, when you walk into a room and you could just feel the dark energy coming off of somebody, just like straight up demon time, just darkness coming off of them. Just the way they move, the way they talk, the way they act, the way they are, the way everything feels when they walk in the room, you could feel that, just like, this feels like an evil person. You got to deal with so many of those people as a like hip hop, rap, trap producer. You got to deal with that in the studio. And I hated it. I love being a producer. I love making music. I love being an audio engineer. Yes. But some of the people I had to be in the rooms with, I can't get down with that. And it's weird because they could feel my energy and they could tell that I'm just not like them. I'm not a street dude. I'm not. I can handle myself. Sure. I'm good with that. I'm a bigger dude, but I'm not with the whole street moves and all the type of time they be moving on. I'm not with that. They could tell that. I could tell I'm not like them. And then it just don't work out. It'll still be a decent studio session or whatever, but I'm not trying to deal with no dudes as soon as they leave here, they finna go hit some licks, or maybe they got some ops and they over here on Facebook Live or TikTok Live, whatever live, and they showing their location, so they ops try to pull up to the studio where we at. We're in Chicago. Come on. Like, that's why I had to like chill on all that. I'm very selective about who I work with and stuff, unless it's purely on the internet, but at least in person. Nah, I'm very selective. I don't get down with all that crap. But these dudes, they just be on that. It's so foolish to me.
Like, y'all remember a few months back when I dropped the video and y'all called me Cap and y'all said, "Oh, Flacco, you capping, you."
Sorry, I'm yapping on this one.
I'm always vindicated, right? I'm always like, it always comes back that Flacco knows what he's talking about. Okay, so remember when I told y'all that Pooh Shiesty got out of jail and he was really pissed off at Gucci Mane for how Gucci Mane did Big Scar? So Big Scar lost his life. He died, but he was signed to Gucci Mane. And after Big Scar died, Gucci Mane decided that it would be appropriate to ask for Big Scar's family to return back the 1017 chains, to return back some chains that he gave Big Scar. Now, I'll be real, bro. All right, I'm not saying, like Gucci Mane is 100% wrong. Right? If you signed to my label and I gave you a chain and then you die, and I start seeing, you feel me, like your brothers and your family members rocking my chain, man, get my chain back, man. Man, that's a big scar, not for y'all. So I understand it.
I can't lie. If I gave somebody a chain because they was on my label and they passed away, F that chain, bro. I don't need it. I'm a rich rapper. What are we talking about? Who cares about chains, bro?
But the family ain't understand it. Gucci Mane also said he was gonna pay for the funeral, but he only gave $10,000. And I say only because I'm just using vernacular. The family used the family said he only gave $10,000, so he ain't paid for the whole funeral. Right? Pooh Shiesty came home and he held a vengeance, and he held something against Gucci Mane for not doing right by Big Scar, which was, one of his closest friends and his blood cousin. So when Pooh Shiesty came home, we know that Pooh Shiesty then linked up with Yo Gotti, Gucci Mane's op. Right? And Yo Gotti told Pooh Shiesty he got $15 million on the table if Pooh Shiesty signed with him. Pooh Shiesty told Gucci Mane, hey, bruh, I don't want to be signed to you no more, man. Right? I don't want to be signed to you. I don't want to work with you. You did my cousin wrong. You pissed off my family. You a snake. You grind me. I don't want to work with you. Gucci Mane refused to let Pooh Shiesty from out of his deal. What I was told was, Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane, they met up at the studio because Gucci Mane was under, the assumption that Pooh Shiesty was trying to work it out. When he got to the studio, it's on camera, by the way. This is on camera, okay? Big 30, he upped the gun and held Gucci Mane at gunpoint. Pooh Shiesty held Gucci Mane at gunpoint. The Rolling 60s held Gucci Mane at gunpoint, and they robbed Gucci Mane as well. Now, I was told the Rolling 60s have recordings of this, right? They recorded this. Leave it to an LA nigga for a crime to be happening, and an LA nigga is the one with the phone I recorded. But apparently, there's a recording of this. It exists. The recording studio, it had cameras as well. And this is all caught on camera, right? Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 is on camera robbing Gucci Mane. Now, Seti Nash spoke more on this, and I do want to react to what Seti Nash had to say, right? Because, I just heard the firsthand information. I believe Seti Nash was, again, I don't want to snitch on Seti Nash. He's a Rolling 60 crib. I don't want to throw my brother in under the bus. But Seti Nash, for good reasons, know exactly what took place firsthand. Allegedly, I don't know. All right.
See, man, this is just so dumb, bro. I know I'm yapping about this, but this is a big part of the reason why I slowed down on a lot of my producer interactions with certain people and stuff like that. Because it's just so dumb. Like, what do they think this is? They don't realize it's 2026. Isn't robbing dudes at gunpoint, like, it's kind of lame now. Like, I mean, I don't stay in the trenches or nothing, so I don't see that life every day, but ain't that lame now, bro? Where's your lawyer? Just go get your lawyer. You're dealing with contracts, go get your lawyer. You a successful rapper. You a successful artist. Plenty of songs on the top charts. Why are you resorting to trying to pull up and put Gucci Mane at gunpoint, bro? Gucci Mane. The Gucci Mane. The dude that freaking he got away with offing a dude. Gucci Mane. You gonna try to rob Gucci Mane because I want to get out of my contract. Bro. Come on, bro. This nigga's stupid.
But here's what Seti Nash had to say.
Gucci goes in the studio. This is all on camera. I thought I got rid of this shit. I apparently didn't. So there's that. I tried. I fucking tried, bro. I tried. Did my damnedest. All you bloggers, y'all bloggers. Y'all not, I'm really in these streets, bro. The video is going to reveal this nigga Big 30. Mind you, the feds already have all this shit. They had it for over a month now. Pooh Shiesty over here antagonizing shit. I'll tell you about that later. So, Gucci walk in the damn studio, bro, with his people. To Draco's. The footage is going to show Pooh Shiesty had one on him. Big 30 had one on him. Only person who really gonna escape from this is the Pops. The Pops did not want none of this to go on. Nigga like this, bro. Gucci look at the dad like, the Pops just head down. You can't tell your son nothing right now. Your son the number one right now. You gonna sign this. Sign the damn papers. And we need that. Wedding ring. Watch. Come up out that.
Foolishness.
The person who closed the door is Big 30. He got his Draco. That's why they put the warrant out for him. This is all on camera, so nothing I'm telling y'all ain't shit that the feds don't know. A lot of y'all gonna be like, oh, bro, this fair work. It really is.
One more mini yap session. These niggas be stupid. A few years back when I was in college, I stayed downtown Chicago on State Street. Some niggas burst in my crib. I'm on the freaking 18th floor. Some niggas kick in my door at 12 p.m. during the day in broad daylight. They got caught on all the cameras. These niggas, where my boom at? These niggas stupid, man. They don't be thinking. They can't burst through the crib, ransacked everything looking for a dude that wasn't even there. And then when they walked out my door, these men had the nerve to say, "Hey, sorry about the door, bro. He just owed me money." Bro, I'm so over the street life, bro. So over the street life. It's dumb. It's foolish.
Hey, I tried to say to the nigga by saying he wasn't there. Saying he left and then these cats did whatever they did. I tried to get the jewelry. By the time I get to Dallas, these niggas done already left. It's a whole rumor out there. It's gonna come out later. It is what it is.
Seti Nash is a rolling 60 crip. Obviously, we know this, okay? This is not snitching. Again, Seti, my guy, I would never snitch on him. But when Seti says he came back and tried to work it out, Seti tried to get Gucci Mane's stuff back from him, all right? Steady tried to get his stuff back for him, but when he got back, it was too late, all right? The jewelry was already gone. It's already been sold at the pawn shop for probably like 2 cents on the dollars. These niggas is broke, they starving, they hungry, right? These is dusty gang members, man. They ain't got shit to live for, man. Listen, man, these niggas sold $1 million jewelry for $10,000, man. These niggas is starving and fucked up. So said he tried to get it back. It was too late. It been sold. Now, we know afterwards that Gucci Mane came online and was, capping, lying, right? Like posting old videos with the jewelry, pretending like the jewelry was still here. Now, I don't want to say Gucci Mane told because I don't think he told. There's videos that exist. But, see.
If I'm Gucci, I'm telling. I'm out of the street life. I'm Gucci Mane. I done went to prison, came back out, got called a clone because of my transformation. I'm a different man. I'm telling. I'm civilian Gucci at this point. What are you talking about?
What Gucci Mane is gonna do will be very interesting because if Gucci Mane even cooperates, or for example, if Gucci Mane is asked, let's say, he's called to come and testify. Do you think Gucci Mane is gonna come and testify and say, hey, Pooh Shiesty didn't do this after Pooh Shiesty essentially finesse millions of dollars from out of his hands in his pocket? Because Gucci Mane could have easily took Pooh Shiesty and took him to a major and signed him for the $50 million and probably take 10%. But Pooh Shiesty put that money in Gucci Mane's eye pocket, Yo Gotti, right? So I don't think Gucci Mane's trying to do Pooh Shiesty any favors here, right? I think if Gucci Mane is tasked with setting Pooh Shiesty free by telling them folks, hey, it was a skit, people. I was not robbed for real. It was all a skit. If Gucci Mane could do that to get Pooh Shiesty free, he's not doing a goddamn thing for Pooh Shiesty, right? Pooh Shiesty violated in the utmost way, right? Like Gucci Mane, for the most part, put Pooh Shiesty on, signed him, changed his life forever. And Pooh Shiesty rewarded him by signing to his op and backdooring him, right? Like, I don't care what happened with Big Star. You backdoor somebody who put you on, you foul and you greasy. And Gucci Mane right now owes Pooh Shiesty not a goddamn thing. If I'm Gucci Mane, bruh, I'll be on that stand making sure that Pooh Shiesty don't see the day of light again. But, I don't think Gucci is going to go that far, but I don't think Gucci is doing Pooh Shiesty any favors right, by calling the police to say, nah, it was all a skit, it's not true, but he 100% got robbed. And Big 30 and Pooh Shiesty daddy was there. And
maybe if Gucci didn't tell, which I know it might seem like I'm advocating for like snitching or something, but if he didn't tell, then maybe it's because maybe Gucci is still tied into the street code a little bit. And maybe he is like, oh, I got to tell them he didn't do nothing. I got to handle this myself and all that type of crap. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a street dude.
Girlfriend was there, and that's why they're all entangled in this.
I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but I will tell y'all this. I was about this close. But the people who had the jury, shit, they on paranoia mode. And I get it. So I ain't even mad at that one.
He look like he could be related to Chief Keef.
I'm not going to put out because obviously it is what it is. I'll plead the fifth all day. I don't give a shit. They don't know nothing anyways. I know who knows what, and I know more than what the hell I'm letting on. But it is what it is. So they do that shit. They leave. Gucci Mane pissed, confused, hurt. Gucci say nothing. The cameraman and the little homie are running through everywhere, doing this. They telling people, give me 5,000, I'll break the whole story to you. Give me 3,000, I'll break the whole story to you. Hey, I got the footage, bruh. Y'all can break the story. Y'all can have nobody, and I'm proud of the industry for this and all. I'll give a damn. It's literally some people who ain't street at all that could have had that footage and said, hell no, we ain't touching that. So behind the scenes, they've been trying to give this damn footage up.
Y'all let me know in the comment section, man. What do you guys think, man? Is Pooh Shiesty officially the dumbest rapper of all time? Let me know.
Possibly. Nah, but see, this is one of my gripes with the rap game. It's really the rap game. It's not even necessarily the whole music industry, even though there is some problems with the music industry up at the very top peak of the industry with a lot of other stuff. Then it starts getting it gets past the point of just stupidity. It gets to like demonic. Like that stuff really goes down. Epstein level stuff. But like, yeah, I can't get down with this type of stuff. I can't get down with this. And it gets under my skin because, I mean, shoot, maybe because I haven't become a millionaire or whatever, and I don't know how it is to be just racked up that much and still think to myself, oh, I gotta live by the street code or whatever. Maybe I don't understand it, but from my perspective and a lot of perspectives that I hear that talk about these types of situations, once you get that bread, you're out of the streets. You don't got to be in the streets no more. You don't got to do all of that. You know, there's no, like, if I got millions, I don't even need to have millions to be like, I'm not finna go rob nobody. If I got a problem, somebody owe me something, or I want to deal with some contract business or something, I'm calling lawyers. Like, what I'm finna rob somebody for? And try to kidnap them. What am I doing? I got too much bread. I got too much to lose for this. But they don't see it that way. And in the rap music industry, they just try to bring so much of the streets in there because they don't know how to get out of it. And it's like, it's very unfortunate, like, because I understand being born in certain circumstances, that's really all you know. And it's very unfortunate. And, you know, I do have a level of sympathy for that. But there does come a point where you're a grown man now. You're an adult. You need to behave like an adult. And if by the time you're a grown man, you haven't matured internally to be able to behave like an adult, you're going to see these consequences, and you're not going to be invited into certain rooms. People aren't going to want to be around you because you're a threat to the whole environment. Like, this makes me think of some years back. This was a good amount of years back, but some years back, me and my homie, Kevin Hughes, y'all might know of him possibly, but me and my homie Kevin, we opened up for Travis Scott at Metro out here in Chicago. And it was real cool. We even got to smoke a blunt with Travis and all that. And I'm pissed because I smoked a blunt with Travis Scott and I still ain't rich yet. So go ahead and hit that like button to help me out and subscribe. But so we did all that. So we're backstage and some dude comes up to me and, you know, we're just the artists and producers backstage waiting to go out there and do our thing. And one of the dudes that was backstage too, I don't know if he was cool with Travis or cool with some of his entourage, but somehow he was a little bit connected within all of that going on. And he comes back there, he walk up to me out talking about, hey, what set you rep, bro? Hey, what you rep, bro? Hey, just talking about all this gang stuff. And I just told him, I'm like, bro, I rep the studio, bro. I'm not in the streets. I rep the studio. That's what I rep. And, you know, luckily that diffused the situation and he, oh, okay. With his little demonic self and then just drifts off into the shadows or something. But it's stuff like that. Like, y'all rappers gotta understand, once you get into this stuff, into the big music industry and you start popping and you're successful within the music industry, you're in a business. You're at work. This is basically corporate. This is entertainment corporate for you. You're just playing your part in the entertainment corporate system. Behave like it. Put all that street stuff out. What happened to the, I'm trying to get bread, so I'm trying to get up out the streets. As soon as I get bread, I'm gonna get out the streets and I'm gonna help all my people. Ooh. What happened to that mindset? You get the bread and now you just still out here trying to be all street? It's an oxymoron if you ask me. So what are you doing? That whole vibe just gets on my nerves and I hated that. But I'm glad I'm at where I am right now, as far as the music and, you know, the people I deal with and stuff like that. I deal with some really good individuals now. And, you know, a lot of people online. So I had to get up out of there. Like, I couldn't be in I'm not trying to be in no studio and it just gets shot up because some dude got beat because he clapped some other girl's cheeks or something. He robbed this dude's homie and now they coming up here and I'm collateral damage just because I was trying to make some hits. Like, that whole street stuff, bro, it's done. It's done. And the street stuff 2026 or something. Make a better phrase for that, a better hashtag or whatever, but we done with the street stuff. Please let us be done because I'm tired of seeing this. And rappers out here just making stupid decisions, looking stupid and harming others, losing all their stuff, not able to fix their family's problems. Now they just messed up a bunch of people's lives over some street codes. Like, bro, it's dumb. It's dumb, bro. Like, it's dumb. So just stop it. Get some help. But yeah, that's my little rant about this. I know I was yapping a lot on this one because, you know, it hit me in a personal way, kind of, because I can relate with this. But yeah, just y'all rappers, take y'all money, live a lavish life, and just be happy. Help other people. And if you don't help other people, help them by not harming them. Let's try to do that. Can we do that, please? Can we come to an agreement and do that? Everybody safe, everybody having fun, everybody just living life. Like, bro. But yeah, so with that being said, I'm ending my yap right here. But this was very interesting to check out and react to, that's for sure. But yeah, so if anything else comes up about this that's worth seeing, best believe I got you. But thank you for tuning in. Hit me with a like, throw your comment down on what you think about the situation. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Either way, I'm trying to hear it. And hit me with that subscribe if you new or just haven't subscribed yet. Keep up to date with me and we'll chop it up. But yeah, that's all. Until next time, stay blessed, y'all.